4, 3, 2, 1. Engines full power and liftoff.
4 astronauts are on their way to the International Space Station. SpaceX just sent them up for NASA. The Falcon 9 rocket blasted off from Florida's Kennedy Space Center last night. An astronaut from the United Arab Emirates will become the first from the Arab world going up for a months-long stay. 2 NASA astronauts and a Russian cosmonaut are already on board. They will replace part of a crew that's been there since October.
And take a look at this out-of-the-world experience. It's right here. It's Venus and Jupiter lighting up the night sky. Skyfox and the Griffith Observatory providing us these incredible images. Look at this. This is 2 planets passing each other in what's known as a conjunction. They appeared very close in the sky, but they were actually 400 million miles apart. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, the skies were clear yesterday. I think what was cool, right? Just with the weather passing through, so you're able to see stuff like
Jupiter
this.
and Venus. Wow, that's pretty cool. And yeah, and you probably noticed because our skies are now clear, Bob, the moon. Were you able to see the beautiful moon?
Yeah, and
driving
just like the snow-capped mountains with the city in the background, it's really unbelievable. I've never seen anything like that before.
Absolutely captivating.
Doesn't it feel I mean, it does. Like what you can see around you, it just opens up after the weather.
Yes.
And you're like, wait a minute.
It looks
How did I get this view?
Well, now that we're clearing
now
up.
we look like Denver.
Yes. Every single time I'm like, wait, where's that been?
Exactly. And with this storm system, definitely different visuals. I think yesterday I was able to come across a photo of Joshua Tree that had snow on the ground because, you know, the low elevation snow with this cold system. And this system, the one that we just experienced and the big one from Friday and Saturday, originated out of Alaska, and all that cold air filtered down here with it. Temperatures today slowly improving here on Earth. 61 degrees, 8 degrees cooler than normal. Sunrise at 6:21. And yes, when the sun's up, you can feast your eyes on all our local mountains and the snow-capped conditions there. And finally, our communities in those higher elevations can finally get a chance to really dig out of all that snow. Speaking of snow and cold, frost advisories are currently in place for the San Fernando Valley interior areas of Ventura County. And the frost advisories will stay in place till about 10 o'clock this morning. And it does extend into the San Gabriel Valley and even Orange County, waking up this morning. And it is cold. Freeze warnings in place for all the Inland Empire till about 8 o'clock before temperatures again improve. Stark difference from yesterday where we were tracking that cold front that was pushing all that heavy rain into our area and snow. Now it's just quiet and clear. And that storm system, again, pushing out towards areas to the east of us near the Four Corners. So they're getting a little hint of weather. Month so far, it's only the second day in March, and we have been able to pull off, at least for the downtown area, over a quarter inch of rain. On average, we should be picking up a little over 2 inches. The last series of storms, we continue to be above average. The surplus is there. This is good stuff as since the water year started. We had quite a bit of rain since October, and we have been building on the surplus, and hopefully we'll continue to keep that going. Meantime, if you're heading over to the Pacific Northwest, Seattle, 46 degrees, a chance of more rain and snow there as well. A line of rain across areas of the south and the southeast. If you're heading over to Atlanta, expect precipitation chances. Chicago at 40 degrees. There it is. Low-level clouds, and it is cold. Afternoon highs, again, pretty chilly. 56 degrees in New York with more rain chances there. A look at home. Finally, no rain today, no rain tomorrow, and even into Saturday. There may be a little hiccup. There's a little system that'll be passing through, maybe giving us a slight opportunity, low percentages in any rain accumulation, but we'll see how that pans out. But we'll focus on at least the string of the next several days where temperatures will still be cooler than normal, but at least we will be dry. Our mountain areas, again, finally getting a break from all that historic snow. 37 degrees up there. High deserts, 50s. Lower deserts, Coachella Valley, hey, nearing 70s by Saturday. Perhaps that's where Bob and Brooke may want to spend their weekend. In the Coachella Valley. Almost 70 degrees there.
Oh, what's the plan? Hey, in today's good news, it really was a race to save a life. This is
really cool. Yeah, a Philadelphia surgeon takes matters into his own hands when a donated organ gets stuck in traffic. Monica Evans has the story.
It was marathon weekend, November 19th. Runners were doing their thing, and the roads were blocked off, preventing the driver from getting to the hospital.
We tried every which way to get him across. He talked to multiple police officers about potential access points. Unfortunately, despite that, he was unable to get across.
So Dr. Adam Brazin, dressed as he is today, took off running down 11th Street toward the sea of runners.
I had my sneakers, a coat, and my scrubs, and I ran over there, rather slow, probably. But we made it over there past, the marathon, dodging through the runners. I did flag down a police officer before I crossed the marathon, thankfully, who agreed to drive me back if I can get the liver and come back.
As he tried to run through the race, Dr. Brazin says people were likely wondering why someone in scrubs was weaving through the half marathon.
I think people were probably looking at me a little bit more odd carrying the box through, but ultimately was able to get it through.
They're probably like, what's up with this dude?
I'm sure.
But the trek was for a life-saving transplant for 66-year-old Charles Rowe, who was prepped for surgery and not aware of the doctor's heroic feat until the day after surgery.
He's amazing. He's a really amazing doctor. He went beyond the call of duty. I guess he got a cape on underneath that white jacket.
Rowe says he's thankful for the doctor and the donor.
I'm really grateful to what he did, because if he hadn't have got it in me, I wouldn't have got the liver, and I would have been back waiting again, and who knows what would have transpired, between that time with my body and everything.
Have you ever seen people running marathons, people running costumes and people run for causes?
Yeah.
So it probably wasn't that unusual to see like someone in scrubs or in a doctor's outfit like running by.
what?
I'm serious. Have you ever seen the LA Marathon?
Okay.
People wear outfits and people run for causes and things like that.
Okay, I
so
see.
I don't know. It's unusual, but it's
Like an
but it's very
episode
cool.
of ER or Grey's Anatomy
Right.
or something like
That's
that.
true.
It's
That
like
true.
something you think could only be written. That was Monica Evans reporting, by the way. That's just so cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
The heroic dog says his hope for sharing that story is that it might encourage people to become organ donors.
Yes.
Very good cause. How does chicken and waffles ice cream sound?
No, I'm not doing that. But we will tell you where you can get the unusual new flavor.
I'll give it a try.
I'll do frog.